Introduce Project Noongar Elder Video Overview to deliver the Welcome to Country.
Thank you, and could I say welcome everyone. I want to say welcome. This is my country. My grandparents, my great-grandparents all ran around this ground and camped and hunted. And as they moved around, all the great grannies started to grow and take over. So what they taught us, I'm sharing some information with you. My grandfather was known as the storyteller. So he had lots of stories to tell, but not as many as Neville. I'm sure there's no one can beat him.
He's a good storyteller.
And with some of the politics that's been going on around the country, could I say, please, dear Lord, give us peace in Western Australia to move together and to work together from now and forever, that we don't have the humbugs that the other states have experienced. But kaya kunami, hello and welcome. Nan kura nijabuja kwa. I pay my respects to my elders, my past, present and future leaders and strangers on which I land. Aboriginal spirituality is defined as the core of the Aboriginal being, the very identity. It gives meaning to all aspects of life, including relationships with one another and the environment. And that's very important because that's part of our spirituality, is our connection. All objects are living and share the same soul and spirit as Aboriginals. There's a kinship with the environment. Aboriginal spirituality can be expressed visually, musically and ceremonially. Across every generation, our elders have played and continue to play an important role and hold a prominent place in our communities and families. They are cultural knowledge holders, trailblazers, nurturers, advocates, teachers, survivors, leaders, hard workers and innovators. Our cardinal knowledge and understanding of Noongar country reflects our deep spiritual and physical connection to country and to places of significance. The Ngiyating, or the dreaming, which is the same as the Ice Age, or the cold time, Noongar people know it as the creation time. It's a time before time when spirits rose from the earth and descended from the sky to create the landforms and all living things. Ngiyating stories laid down the law for social and moral order and established cultural patterns and customs. Our Noongar elders have the ability to comprehend the knowledge and to maintain in an unchanging world. Noongar creation stories can vary from region to region, but they are part of the connection between all living things. The wargle means soul, spirit or breath. The wargle is the major spirit for Noongar people and central to our beliefs and customs. The wargle is the snake or the rainbow serpent, recognised by Noongar people as the giver of life, maintaining all freshwater sources. It was the wargle that made Noongar people custodians of the land. Noongar people believe that the wargle dominates the earth and the sky and makes the kununga, the thunder, the barbinging, the lightning, and the burum, the rain. And we'll see a lot more of those three items over the next couple of months when winter sets in. During the Ngiyating, it created the fresh waterways such as the Beria, or the river, the Pinjar, the swamps, lakes, and Nama, the waterhole. The Darling Scarp represents the body of the wargle, which created the curves and contours of the hills and gullies. As the wargle slithered over the land, its track shaped the sand dunes. Its body scoured the course of the rivers, where it occasionally stopped for a rest and created bays and lakes. In our Noongar cosmology, the wargle is the creator and the keeper of the freshwater sources. He gave us life, and our trilogy of belief in the land, or the Buja, as our mother and nurturer of the Noongar Murut, or people and relations, and our Kardij, or knowledge, so that we could weave the intricate tapestry known as the web of life. This is the trilogy of the three things of our Noongar theory. So I want to say, Nijinan Buja, this is my country. Nijanunuk Buja, this is your country. And Nijanaluk Buja, this is our country. So Yanka, thank you. And Buruwa, I'll see you later, because we don't say goodbye, because somewhere along the road we'll meet again. So thank you and enjoy your evening.
Thank you, Frida. The City of Subiaco is also committed to reconciliation and recognises the traditional custodians of the land which we are meeting today. I'd also like to take the opportunity to acknowledge some special guests. So our presiding officer, the City of Subiaco Mayor David McMahon, Frida Ogilvie, who has performed our work in the country, Kate Chaney MP, our federal member for Curtin, Fiona Platt, the representative for Jonathan Huston, MLA, the member for Netherlands, Deputy Mayor Councillor Kosovic, Councillor O'Connor, and Robert Graham, our musician this evening, who's around the bar. So just some housekeeping. If you are going to be coming up using the little walkway to my left, to your right, just be really careful of that screen. We do have some foam around there, but I have seen a couple of heads we hit there. Toilets are located along the corridor that you entered through. Mobiles, please put them on silent. And in the unlikely event of an emergency, which I probably shouldn't say that because our previous admin building had a fire, please follow the directions of our city staff. But this is a much newer building. So you will have received a pack, and in that pack you will have a pledge card and a name tag. If you haven't put your name tag on, please put it on to assist us when we are providing you with your certificate. There will be plenty of opportunities for photos following the formal proceedings, so feel free to just grab them there. We'll have some officers here as well to take some photos from your phone. After the formal proceedings, there will be some refreshments just behind you in the kitchen. And that's all from me for now, so we'll have to invite Mayor David McMahon to say a few words.
Thanks, Alex. It's nice to be sharing speaking duties here with you at a citizenship ceremony like this one. And you may even see if we can post you up to the northwest of the state for a bit of job share or something to that effect that you like so much. But no, seriously, it's nice to have you, and I appreciate you taking care of the acknowledgements. I'll simply echo those sentiments and remark that it's always nice to be joined by my colleagues from the City of Subiaco and to have representatives from other members, other levels of government as well. But most importantly, welcome to all of you, our soon-to-be new Australians and all your family and friends. We've got 17 new Australians tonight, and I understand you're coming from about 10 countries across the globe, so you're very welcome, and we're going to try and make this evening be about you. Because tonight, of course, is the final step that you've got to go through in order to officially become Australian citizens. You're going to become Australian here in the City of Subiaco, a place with a long heritage of 125 years as a municipality, and even longer if you go back to the times of the traditional custodians, the Wajak people. Today, the City of Subiaco is a place of heritage, a place of culture, a place of progress. We think it's got a pretty great built environment, and it's got a tree canopy that is some of the greenest in the Perth inner city. So we're very proud of our built environment, our natural environment, and also the community that exists here in the City of Subiaco. We hope that you'll make Subiaco your home, make Australia your home, however that means, whatever that means for you. If you're living locally, enjoy our parks, enjoy our tree-lined streets, find your favourite restaurant, cafe or bar, join a library or a community group, visit the museum, just get to know your neighbours and learn about Aboriginal culture too. Because we do of course live in a country that's got the world's oldest continuous living culture. And it's a culture we celebrate and respect here in the City of Subiaco, having launched our first Reconciliation Action Plan in 2024. And on that note, we did used to give new Australians a pot plant, but nowadays we give you something that we think is even more memorable, more meaningful, and that is a print. It's a print representing the artwork of a local Wajak artist. Her name's Dana Garlett, and her artwork, and the copy of the artwork you're going to get this evening, is featured on the city's Reconciliation Action Plan. It represents local flora and fauna and the wetlands of the lake in Shenton Park, known as Lake Julba. So we hope it will be an enduring reminder of your citizenship ceremony here this evening, and a little reminder of where it all happened, which was here in the city of Subiaco. But did I mention this evening is about you? So we welcome you, we welcome your culture, your traditions, and your experiences. We recognise the value of your rich and diverse heritage. We look forward to sharing with you in that in years to come. And we certainly look forward to the impact you will make with your family and with your friends as you share your citizenship with us here in Australia and here in the city of Subiaco. So you're very welcome. And on that note, I would invite Kate Chaney MP, the Federal Member for Curtin, to read the listener's message.
Thank you, David, and I'm really pleased to be here to read a message on behalf of the Honourable Tony Burke, who's the Minister for Immigration and Multicultural Affairs. In a few moments' time, Australia becomes an even better nation. And when you make your citizenship pledge, you take on the privileges and responsibilities of Australian citizenship. From that moment, your journey and heritage will become part of our shared Australian story. We're privileged to share this beautiful country with First Nations Australians, the custodians of the world's oldest continuing culture. Appreciating and understanding this is a vital part of what it means to be Australian. Australia welcomes you as a full member of one of the most diverse nations on earth, where our citizenship is a bond which unites us all. Australia welcomes you and everything you bring to Australia. Today, your new nation says to you, welcome home.
Thanks, Kate. Okay, now we've got some real formalities to get through in order to complete the legal act of conferring citizenship on your Australians. Australian citizenship represents full and formal membership of the community of the Commonwealth of Australia. And Australian citizenship is a common bond involving reciprocal rights and obligations uniting all Australians while respecting their diversity. Persons on whom Australian citizenship is conferred enjoy these rights and undertake to accept these obligations by pledging loyalty to Australia and its people, by sharing their democratic beliefs, by respecting their rights and liberties, and by upholding and obeying the laws of Australia. Okay, I can't do two things at once, so what I'll do is I'll ask the MC, Alex, back to the stage to talk us through the process for this evening, and what I'll do is I'll walk you all through your pledges and hand out certificates. So back over to you, Alex.
Thank you, David. So with the formal proceedings about to commence, I will be calling out your names in groups. So please come forward as your name is called. And I'm going to apologise in advance for any incorrect pronunciations. So when you come up, bring your pledge card with you. They are two-sided, so those taking pledge one are invited to bring their holy book with them. So each group, once they're up here, will be asked to read the pledge aloud with the man. First group normally gets through it, and then they get better for the second and third groups. To the test of the first group. After reading the pledge, the man will present your Australian citizenship certificate, and if we can hold any applause until all the certificates have been given and the pledge has been recited. Each family or individual will receive a gift from the city, as we mentioned, and please collect your gift after before you return to your seat after making the pledge. All right, so my turn to have my best guy reading out all the names. So pledge one, Group 1, I'm going to start with the easiest one first. William Edward Curry Jr. Vanessa Diaz Izquierdo. Diane Noley. Harry John Wood. Lin Tree Nguyen. Vidya Viswasaran Navar Rajam.
Okay, for this and the next two groups, I think we'll say it all at the same time. So perhaps on the count of three, we'll read the oath together. I won't get you to repeat after me. We'll do it at the same time. Okay, 1, 2, 3. From this time forward, under God, I pledge my loyalty to Australia and its people, whose democratic beliefs I share, whose rights and liberties I respect, and whose laws I will uphold and obey. Very good. Lucky last. Yeah. Congratulations to you.
A bit closer, a bit closer to that. So you don't know. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Group 1.
Great job, Group 1. Congratulations. To Group 2, Nyan Chao He. Jessica Stephanie Lee. Gerard George. Eva Maria Ulrich Strickling. Chu Nguyen. Asad Ahmed Rana.
Just like you saw the first group do it, but with a slight change of wording. From this time forward,
On the count of 3.
the music gets better as each. I'm scared the horses. No, I'll breathe in and then we'll go. From this time forward, I pledge my loyalty to Australia and its people, whose democratic beliefs I share, whose rights and liberties I respect, and whose laws I will uphold and obey.
I want to have no countdown. I don't know what you're going to do for the group. Stand by ahead.
Yeah, thanks very much.
If you want to stay up here for a group photo.
Shoulder to shoulder.
3, 2, 1, drop your photo.
Okay.
can stop now. It's fine.
Shane Conrad Subiaco.
It's fine. Stop now.
Christine Subiaco. Jane Olive Wallowich. James Hugh Cornelius Walker. And E. Needell.
Let's not overthink this one. From this time forward, I pledge my loyalty to Australia and its people, whose democratic beliefs I share, whose rights and liberties I respect, and whose laws I will uphold and obey. Fantastic.
Look, I'm not going to declare a winner with that last one.
Well, congratulations to you all. You're now officially Australian citizenships, meaning that you are formally identified with this country, its people and its governments. The essential basis of Australian citizenship is equality before the law. Citizenship is open to all people on the same terms, and once a citizen, there's no distinction between one another in rights, privileges or responsibilities. Australia as a nation makes us proud. It does not rest on a single race or creed, but on many cultures and on people from many countries, including our Indigenous brothers and sisters, whose ancestors were the first people on Australian soil. The contribution of people from many cultures and their loyalty and sacrifices have enriched this nation and given us a heritage which is yours and mine because we are all Australians. Each of us is given the opportunity to live and grow in freedom and to share in the common good. We have also an obligation to fulfil our duties as good neighbours and citizens in this community and in the nation. Our future success depends on the unity which we work together for the common good. As you know, you've just been handed your certificates for your Australian citizenship, and if you haven't already, we encourage you to fill out your electoral roll form. Please follow the QR code on the electoral roll form in your pack to ensure that you're registered and eligible to vote. It's a very important year. Not looking at anyone else in particular, but we're joined by our federal member, and you've missed one election, but there's another coming up, and even local government elections later on in the year. Very important to have a say. City of Subiaco staff are available to help with the registration as needed. Having said all this, the act of law is now completed. You are now Australian citizens, and I extend on behalf of us all my congratulations and best wishes for a happy and successful future as Australians. And there's nothing we like to do at these ceremonies, and that is to invite all Australians, the newer ones and the ones who've been Australians for a little longer, to stand and to publicly affirm their commitment to Australia and its people, to stand in their place and to join in repeating the affirmation. It's very similar to what you've heard the Australians say already this evening, and just to be entirely clear, it's completely voluntary and has no legal effect. And if you're not a citizen, we ask that you join in from line 2. Okay, let's say it together. As an Australian citizen, I affirm my loyalty to Australia and its people, whose democratic beliefs I share, whose rights and liberties I respect, and whose laws I uphold and obey. Okay, and I'd invite you to continue standing so that we can sing the national anthem. There's lyrics printed in the Citizenship program booklet, and we're pleased to be joined by Rob on piano.
golden soil and wealth for toil. Our home is girt by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty rich and rare. In history's page at every stage, advance Australia fair. In joyful strains and let us sing, advance Australia fair. Beneath the radiant Southern Cross, we'll toil with hearts and hands to make this Commonwealth of ours renowned of all the lands. For those who've come across the seas, we've boundless plains to share. With courage let us all combine to advance Australia fair. In joyful strains then let us sing, advance Australia fair.
Yeah, that deserves a clap. So nice to be singing that without the pre-recorded music that we use at some ceremonies. Great to have you back. But for all of you, the ceremony has now concluded. So we invite all of our guests to enjoy the light refreshments at the back of the room. And you're more than welcome to take your own photos or to make use of the photographer that we've got here. I'm sure city staff will help out as well if needed. I'm happy to be in the photos, or I don't have to be. It's really up to you. There's no pressure, but I'll be loitering around just in case I can't take a photo. Thank you for joining us this evening, and congratulations to our new Australians once again.
You can stop it now.